I don't really understand the Trader Joe's hype. It didn't make any sense really. It was just their own branded stuff that you could get from anywhere else. Nothing was healthier. Nothing was different. I mean, we can find all that stuff at Publix or Walmart. I don't really understand the hype. But
it was dingy too.
And it was like it was kind of like one of those independent, like dollar store type things. I don't know. It just felt weird. But now we're going to check out Whole Foods. Mary thinks this is the secret to her healthy eating success. So we're going to go try and check it out and see what's going on. This is the only reason we're going to buy something today. Prime Day, baby. Prime Day, Bella. Look, they got grass. Literal grass. What the heck is the point of that? You want to try a jackfruit?
No.
What do you think this tastes like? Oh my god, it's spicy. What do you think it tastes like?
Jackfruit. Probably like watermelon or something.
Okay. Hey, Lucky. Here, you want a fish?
Squish.
Here. Take it home, put it in the fish tank.
You want this?
That reminds me of the fish in Tony Sopranos when he's doing the flashback. How much do you weigh? About 2 pounds. You want that?
No. It's jelly.
It's not jelly, it's octopus.
I hate that. Why do you have to go up my nostrils? I don't understand. Here, can you see any boogers on my nose since you're so close to my face?
So, Whole Foods, I understand the Whole Foods hype. Their fish market and meat markets were very impressive. All their fresh food was very impressive. Their cheese, their nuts, their fresh food you can take out with you, their to-go food, I guess you could call it. Their meats, their cheeses, their seafood, their meat, their vegetables, although
it's all organic.
It's all organic, so it's all overpriced because organic is the biggest farce in the produce industry ever, because you're still getting the crops are still getting sprayed with pesticides. They're just different pesticides, and half of the farmers' crops die, which is what you're paying for. They're not grown without pesticides. People are under the assumption that organic means there's no pesticides. There's plenty of pesticide. It's just they're more organic because half the crops die because they use different kinds of pesticides.
All right, killer, move on.
All right, I'll get off my soapbox. But anyway, we didn't have time to go through the actual store, the in between, the middle of it. So we just did the outskirts, and I think we're gonna go back. It was an enjoyable experience, which was different than Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's was a nightmare, and so I enjoyed it. I don't think anything's really more overpriced than anywhere else. Now, obviously, if you're buying the organic, the hand-raised, massaged, grass-fed, put to bed like a baby stuff, you are going to be paying more. But we're not concerned so much of that at this moment in our healthy eating journey. We're more concerned with just calorie inputs and healthier food, portion control. And once we get that under control, if we want to start venturing into the farce of organic food and vegan and all that stuff, we'll explore that avenue later. But right now, we're just trying to get a handle on portion control and calorie intake, which we're doing a great job at, I must say. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, if I could just lose weight fast like you.
Mary's all upset she's not losing, according to what she wanted to lose.
I'm just going to eat water.
But I tried to tell her that I have a lot more to lose than her, so I'm going to shed it faster. She just doesn't understand. She's disappointed.
I think Whole Foods was much better than Trader Joe's. It was better experience. The fish market and the meat market was very impressive. Yes, I did not expect that. It all looked really, really fresh. The only thing I did not love which isn't anybody's fault, is that with the Weight Watchers app, you scan stuff and it tells you how many points it was. Well, a lot of their in-house made portions didn't have a ingredient list and a calorie list and whatever to find out what the points were. But
Well,
I'm sure we'll figure it out and say, well, you can eat this shrimp, it's okay, and things that just consists of bread or wheat we can't have.
some of it did have the nutrition value, so they can just sit there, put it all in, and the Weight Watchers apps will tell you how healthy it is, or how many points it is, I should say. Like there's this General Tso's soy nuggets, which you think would be healthy because there's no chicken, it's soy, but it was still not very healthy for you. But then there were these lobster cakes Mary saw, but there was no nutrition value, so we didn't get them because we didn't know how many points they were.
Of course, it's bread and it's a cake. You know, it's breading to keep it together, and you could tell it was breading. So we knew that there was definitely some calories there. But once we start to figure out how to properly portion control ourselves, then we'll venture out to maybe adding some bread to our food, and that's okay, just it has to be much smaller. Ate like rabbits.